Hi everyone! Today, I'm introducing Captain Highlander, released by a Korean company called Semina in the 90s. I personally built and painted this one. As you can see, it's actually based on Bandai's Zeta Gundam. While the original Bandai version came out in the 80s, Semina released this copy in the 90s under the rather strange name, Captain Highlander. Back then, this was a fantastic kit that featured a full transformation and was packed with great details. I finished it with a semi-gloss coat after painting the whole thing. Personally, I don't like using a flat matte finish on these vintage model kits. I think they look much better when they have that classic toy-like feel. The quality of this copy was pretty poor, so it took quite a long time to paint. However, the face sculpt looks great, and the whole kit has a wonderful vintage vibe. The beam rifle on this kit is impressive, the grip folds away, and you can even attach epoch to it. I used a vibrant fluorescent pink for the beam sabers to make them really stand out. One of the reasons this kit looked so cool back then was that the fingers were articulated. In an era when that kind of detail was practically non-existent, it was truly mind-blowing for kids. Now, let's try the transformation. Even though these vintage kits were designed to transform, I bet very few kids back in the 80s actually managed to do it properly. That's because everything just snaps during the process. I'm going to give it a careful try, but I definitely don't recommend actually transforming it. First, I'm going to fold in the V-fin. Hold the face and carefully pull it downwards. Then, flip the chest armor up. If you press the waist, it retracts inside, push the waist section, and it will slide inward. Swing both legs out to the sides. Now, fold the shoulders inward. Separate the flying armor units from both sides. Unfold the stabilizer. I'm being super cautious right now, but I'm honestly scared it's going to break. After attaching the flying armor pieces we took off earlier to the opposite side, unfold all the wings. Now, I'll fold the legs. The transformation is almost complete. Slide the calf sections up so that the thrusters on the back are visible. I'm only going to retract the legs a little bit. Now, fold the heels in as well. Finally, I'm mounting the shield onto the front section. Finally, the transformation into Wave Rider mode is complete. I didn't go for a 100% perfect transformation because I was terrified something might snap, but I have to say, it still looks absolutely amazing. To transform it back into a robot, you just need to reverse the steps we just took. I'm going to change it back into its original robot form, very, very carefully. We're back to the original Zeta Gundam. Since it's an old, assembly-type kit, the transformation isn't exactly easy. But for its time, I truly believe it was one of the best model kits out there. It's definitely chunkier compared to the Zeta Gundams coming out these days, but it has its own unique vintage charm. I highly recommend picking up one of these kits and trying the build for yourself. See you next time.